Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for all the love in my previous video. You guys are loving all of the little nail stands. Many of you already have seen them. Some of you, especially you new subscribers, have probably not seen those because I've shown them a couple times, but if you're new, I probably haven't shown them to you or you haven't seen them. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. They're so much fun to make. If you are new to resin and clay, definitely try it out. Like I said, just be careful with resin. Resin is toxic, and you just be very, very careful and cautious and wear all of the PPE that you need for, working with resin. PPE just really means just wear all of your protective wear, to protect yourself. All right, so thank you again. In today's video, we are going to just be organizing most of my nail art. Some of it is in those kind of clear drawers that most of us have. So some, let's see, I think all of them are pretty much full. I think some of the rhinestones that might be another video, but I may move some of those around. And I do have, let's see, I do have one that is full of like all of these metal studs and different nail art. So that one's full there. I think I might maybe get one or two more of these drawer organizers because I really do like them for nail art, but they do take up a little bit of space compared to these containers here that I'm going to be using for organizing that I'll show you in just a minute. Actually, they're right here. So I love these. These are found on Temu. They're pretty inexpensive and pretty affordable. You can probably find them on Amazon, but you might be able to find them cheaper on something like a Temu or AliExpress. I do find mine on Temu, and I love them so much. They are great to organize. If I sound like I am a little bit sick or under the weather or out of breath or something like that, I am. So my apologies for that. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am feeling a ton better, but I'm not 100% yet. So I'm getting there. So thank you guys for all of the well wishes. I truly appreciate it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going through all of the nail art that I have right here in this bin, so I can see what I have, what I need to put to the side, what I need to add to maybe some of the organizers that I already have in here. I'm trying to consolidate and get everything down to where I don't have too many cases of nail art. That's why I do like the drawer system. But then I also love these as well, so I kind of go in between the two. So what I have been doing lately is taking these organizers and organizing them by theme. So this is my little kawaii box. This is full of a nail art that I've got from TikTok shop. This is my Valentine's box. And then this one here is just nail art from Ina Couture. So I think we're going to start one full of stars today, and then I'm just gonna put miscellaneous things like there's just like little gems and things all over the place, and I just kind of want to consolidate. So that's what we're gonna go do throughout this video. If you have tuned in, thank you so much. If you took time out of your day to watch this video, I truly appreciate it. I did a double upload today. I was wondering if I should do that or not, or if I should hold out to upload tomorrow. But that's okay. I still have a couple of things that I need to record for you guys anyway. Also, I want to make some new stands. I'm so sorry, but I feel like I can't even think and my words are not coming out. So excuse me. I'm still, like I said, I'm still a little bit under the weather and trying to get better. So, but I'm much, much better than what I was on, let's say, Mother's Day. I was not very good. And I still have a cough that Sounds kind of scary. Sounds kind of scary, and it sounds more scary than what it is. It doesn't feel very good on my chest, but I'm trying to not cough, if that makes any sense. Before, I just had a really crazy tickle in my throat, and it was kind of like this, not an itch, but like just, I don't know, yeah, maybe like a little tickle. And every time that I would feel that, I would have to cough. And it was the strangest thing. And then it started to move to my chest, which I was like, ooh, the big vid, that's what I was thinking of. And I tested a couple times for that, and I didn't have that. So I was like, okay, well, then I have, I had to figure out what was going on. And I ended up having just like not an infection or anything, just like a chest cold. And I don't have allergies, but I am asthmatic. And so that little cold mixed in with my asthma just didn't do me any good, but I'm doing much, much better. And again, thank you guys so much for the well wishes. The Play Color Palette by Ineo Couture, I do love to take that out. I actually haven't used it in quite a while, but I took it out because I want to use it more. And I just use that for when I am actually doing my nails and I'm doing some nail art. I kind of like to organize the whatever nail art, that I am using, and I'll put it in there. Whatever is in there, I think is already Ineo Couture, or is Ineo Couture in there, nail art. But yeah, I love that little Play color palette. It's really cute, and like you saw, it did have a little divider in it, so you can fit some more nail art underneath, or you might be able to get away with possibly putting some gel polishes in here as like a little palette. I haven't tried that out yet. Will it mess it up? I'm not sure, but you might be able to get away with like maybe watercolors or something like that. But yeah, that little palette is really, really cool. I really do like that one. The tray that I have all of my little bears, I think I showed in the beginning. I think there's maybe a little, yeah, there was a couple little bunnies in there, but most of it is probably 95% bears in there. Is it? Mm, yeah, it's mostly bears, but it's full. And so I had these other little bears that I really wanted to stick with them, but they didn't fit because there was no space. So I'm just going to add them to my little kawaii container. Here I am just adding these maybe medium-sized gems in here. I can't remember where I got these, maybe Amazon or something. Then there's these tiny, tiny little ones that were all different colors, and I wasn't going to sort them out at the moment by color. I don't even know if I'm going to do that, so I just put them all together and just put them in 2 different slots. I got to figure out where I'm going to put these. I'll figure out where I'll put them, definitely by the end of the video. But yeah, I think that's all what's going to go in here. And then maybe when I get some more gems, I'll add them to this container. But for now, I think that's all I'm going to add to this container here. I am going to move a couple of things around here in this case so that I can fit these bears. But look at how cute these bears are. Aren't they so cute? I wish I would have got 2 packs of these, but that's okay. I love little bears, so I am going to keep them right in there. Like I said, I don't have space in my other drawer system for them, so they're going to sit right in there. And maybe sometime I'll put them back over there, but for now, they are going to hang out in that container there. These here are Valentine's Day themed nail art, so I'm going to take out my Valentine's Day box and add them right in here. I don't know if I didn't close it before or somehow it got opened, but I had a tiny, tiny little spill that happened when I went to go take out this container, and I'm not sure how that happened. because the little locks on these containers are pretty good. I may have just bumped it or something, but when I noticed it, I tried to, the way that I took it out, if I would have rushed to take it out or kind of flipped it in a different way or turned it a different way, it would have been more of a disaster. It's only a couple of them came out, which was good. So I'm really thankful for that. I don't know how many of you have dropped or spilled a container of rhinestones or nail art before, and this was actually my first time doing that. But yeah, thankfully it wasn't that big of a mess. I came up with the idea of organizing the boxes by theme because when there's a certain holiday or just a certain idea that I have in my head, like hearts or Valentine's or Kwai, or I want to do something that is maybe, I don't know, like there are, let's see, maybe that has to do with like stars. I'm going to start a container that you will see before the video ends. I'm going to start a new container with stars. So again, I like to theme my boxes, and it's just easier that way when you go to, and I might even label them. I might go as far as labeling them. You don't have to do that, but I think it'll be easier to find what you're looking for. But also I like the clear containers because you can see through them, so you don't necessarily need a label. Doesn't really bother me to not have a label. But I do think that my bin is much more organized now. I still have a little bit more work to do with my nail art, like the system in which I organize it. But for now, I think it's okay, and it will work for the time being, and then eventually I'll figure out something else. The other thing I wanted to do was find a giant photo album for my stickers, or some sort of system for my stickers, and then also my stamping plates. So that's something, I gotta write those two things down actually while we are talking so that I don't forget. So yes, I want to, let me just, over here on this side, I need to find a photo album. I'll just write stickers, and then I need some sort of organization for, and then I'll just write stamping plates so that I don't forget. I'm making a list of nail art ideas that I want to do, and then nail stands, and then now I just made a page for things that I want to do. Out of the three drawers, or the three, yeah, I guess the three drawers. They're the drawers, right? Three drawers of these organizers. I really, really like this one. This one is full of beautiful flowers. I really wanted to have all of my flowers together. I'm going to move a couple of things around here so that I can make some more space for new flowers that I have bought in the last couple months. So, and some little leaves and things like that. So we're going to organize that into this drawer here. We've got some new sunflowers. So I definitely think I may want to get another one or two more of those drawer systems. I really, really do like them. Although they take up a little bit more space than the organizers that the new ones that I like, that I'm kind of theming. my themed boxes. I love those, but I also love the drawer system as well. So I think I may get maybe one or two, maybe three, possibly three, just so that I can have, because I definitely know if I get two more, I don't know if that, would we transfer all of the nail art that we have in the boxes that we just made? Like again? I wouldn't want to do that, huh? Maybe from, if we were to get any more nail art from here on out, maybe we would, that's when we would start that new system. But I'm probably not thinking that I'm going to get those for a while. I don't know, maybe towards, maybe towards Christmas or something. Like, you know, because I don't really need them right now. It's not like a huge rush to get the, like, more drawer systems right now. If I were to get them, it'd be great, but I don't, it's not like a huge necessity right now, so I can hold off a little bit. And then I'm not even sure where to put the container with the Hello Kitties and cinnamon rolls. I think I'm going to leave them there in that container for now until I figure out where I'm going to put them. There we go. I am just adding the rest of these little leaves. I am happy and satisfied with the way that this looks. I really do love it. I've only got a couple more spaces to add some more flowers. And then this one is going to be full as well. I need to start using some flowers and making some sets maybe with some flowers so I can make room for more flowers. But I do love these new sunflowers. I love my new beautiful pink roses. They're so beautiful, the leaves. And I do believe that these over here glow in the dark. So that is my little collection of flowers, and I love it. These chunky bows and hearts are from TikTok shop, so I'm definitely going to add them to my TikTok nail art box that I have here. These are all of the little stones and things that I have gotten from TikTok shop. I'm almost got no more room in this box here. But yeah, once I realized that you could get nail art on TikTok shop, I found a couple of really awesome sellers. I actually should. It's been a while since, maybe some months since I've ordered from them, so maybe I'll hit them up and get a couple of new things. But I love the nail art on TikTok shop. There's so many things on there. Probably a lot of things that you can find on other places as well, maybe cheaper, I don't know. But I'm not going to lie. There was a seller that I found on the TikTok shop, and her prices were pretty awesome and really good quality. Like the last row, all of that chunky nail art, super cute, right? Such an awesome seller. Loved her communication, customer service was really great. Super, super cute. I have for the last couple days been getting rid of like boxes, you know, polishes that are in boxes that I really don't need and things like that. I just lost something down there. Where'd it go? Here it is. And I have been kind of like reorganizing my shelves. I got these really big shelves and I've got a lot of stuff, but I have been kind of trying to consolidate a lot of it and not have like, if I don't need the box, you know, like get rid of the box, consolidate. There's a ton of regular lacquer polishes that I'm kind of debating if I should keep them or not. I've had them for years and years, and I'm really not using them, although I should use them. They're great for water marbling and things like that, so that's why I like to keep them around. I do like to still use lacquers on my toes and things, although I still, or excuse me, although I do like to use a gel on my toes, but I mean, lacquers I don't really use on my fingers anymore, but definitely on my toes, so I don't know. And this is definitely a downsize from what I had, because I had a ton of lacquers, and I have gotten rid of so much. So this container here is definitely good from what I used to have, because I had, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 times that. And yeah, I'm looking around. I have to definitely organize my clay stuff. That might be a little video that I might do together with you, because I've got a bunch of tools, and I've got a bunch of magnets now, and I've got, like I said, I've got tools, and I've got like soft pastels. What's this? Glue. I have little cutters for the clay, circular ones. I want to get different little shapes. I thought I had some, but I didn't. Like little leaves and things like that. I've got some UV gel, more tools, brushes and things. So I definitely want to take this organizer that I have here. I don't know if I'm going to organize with you or organize off camera, but there's definitely a couple of things that I need to organize in these 2 boxes and consolidate so I can get rid of maybe one of the boxes. But yeah, when it comes to clay and the things that I need for clay, making my little clay collection, I've got a couple of things, you know, so it takes up a little bit of space. But I don't like kind of combining that with my nail art stuff, which I just had temporarily because I took everything out of my closet so that I can make some clay stuff with you guys. And instead of like going back and forth, taking it out of my closet, you know, digging in there and getting it out, I'd rather just have it out. So I made a little area on my nail rack to store some of my clay stuff. But then I'm like, it looks out of place, and it's kind of taking up room from other nail stuff that I want to organize. So anyways, I'm just going to be definitely probably doing that for the next couple of days. And yeah. Isn't my little star box so cute? I loved it. Let me know how you liked it. This box here, I feel like these crystals were more clear. And I don't know if it's me or the lighting or what, but I feel like they've grown to be more yellow. And I don't remember them coming that way. I have no idea. But it is a really big box, and I would love to kind of downsize it. I know I have, let's see, I have this one. One of them I bought from Lisette. I do remember that. It was a very long time ago. But I can't remember if it was this one or this one. And it was one of them because these are the only two types of gems or gem boxes that I have like this. So it was one of them, and they're both, I felt, is it me? Or did they come like this? I feel like these stones used to be a lot more clear, and they look like they've yellowed. Or did they come like that? I don't remember them looking so... I don't know. Maybe they're supposed to look like that. Or maybe because all of them together, when they're together like that, it looks like a yellowish color. Because I feel like individually they don't look so yellow if you look at them individual. But then when they're together, they look... But anyways, I might combine these two together. Because why not? They're literally the same stones, just 2 different boxes. Let me see. Yeah, I think these got the same shapes as this one does, so I might do that. I appreciate you guys watching. I will see you guys in the next video. If you watched this far, thank you. I thank you so much for supporting, watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below, like the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.